My name is Octavia Orlock, and welcome to Hollywood Boulevard. Woo!
And we're going to be talking to him about some sex, blowjob tips, and everything in between.
It's actually her, but yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, it's Nicoletta, and you're staying on top.
And I'm Octavia Orlock, and I like it anyway. Top, bottom, middle, sandwich.
We're in Hollywood today, and we are going to talk to some random strangers and street performers about sex.
I love sex.
So can you tell me, how did your parents teach you about sex?
They just have sex and I hear it.
So can I ask you, how did you learn about sex growing up?
Well, my teenage friends sneaking through the back of their house while their girlfriends are doing their deed.
Okay.
So it was more like a live porn.
So how did you learn about sex growing up? Would you say that's a good way to learn?
Yeah, it's because you're like outside, like somewhere excluded, and you just like being picky, peeping Tom. But at the same time, you're not very close. So yes, and you're nervous, but you're just watching.
Can you give me some noise examples?
It all began, my auntie Mildred would sit on the edge of my bed in her stockings and suspender belt. Although my auntie did have really big boobs, it could explain a lot.
It could.
Really could. She was also gorgeous. Which reminds me, she needs to send me my copy of the Kama Sutra back.
How does Spider-Man have sex?
I usually need like the other outfit. It's got like this zipper on the crotch actually.
Uh-huh. Okay, so how can you use magic during sex? Tell me more.
Like, imagine Celine Dion talking to you, making sex, you know what I'm saying? Having sex,
Making sex.
Making sex.
How do you make sex?
Like you put your girl on the dresser,
Well, I could show you later if...
Oh!
well,
put her on the dining table.
I think the first thing, magic and sex, I think are very well connected because isn't it magical
I think it should be magical.
when done properly?
Have her on the kitchen stove.
Could you make a penis disappear?
Me personally, no, because I don't like men. I only like ladies.
Oh, could you make boobs disappear?
Oh, indeed.
Turn up the bedroom. Take your girl to Victoria's Secret.
Or guy?
It's LA, so you can say guy, but I'm not too fond of the guy thing.
I find if a lady has problems with her, not problems, but if her boobs aren't adequate, it's all about the weigh-in. Way! Or then you might need to numb them. Num, 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 num. It's all.
I'm promoting love. So long as it's real love, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
What sex advice would you give to people out there listening if you could give them a few tips?
You get adventurous. You got to start touring the bedroom.
If you feel like you finished really quick, just think about your grandma having sex with your grandpa, and I'm telling you, it works amazingly. You'll last forever.
Amazing. Thank you, Spider-Man.
If you actually, speaking of sex, my darlings, if you Google Titsy
I'm a sex
LaRue,
therapist.
sex therapist. If you Google Titsy LaRue,
Titsy LaRue.
you'll see some of my darling wife's videos. You may have to pay for some of them, but it's okay.
Now, we're doing this really fun taste test with different candies. Would you be willing to do it? Sure. But
It's not a dildo though. It's not, if it's not, as long as
it's not a dildo. What if it was, though?
No, I can't do a dildo.
Tell me if you think it's candy or like from the store or sex candy. Okay, can I blindfold you? All right, you ready? All right, keep your eyes closed.
We may have to leave early tonight.
This is like the foreplay, we're trying to, it takes a little while to get to the cock.
I don't know. I like kinky stuff.
So I would love to know what the kinkiest thing is you've done with these claws.
This is the shocker. You know it?
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Yeah. You got it.
We're just going to pop the cock away. Not the first time I've said that today.
I would love to know when the other time was, but that's for another video.
We could reenact it in Hard Rock toilets as I did earlier.
Where'd Chewbacca go? Have you ever put a snake inside somebody?
Yes, I have, and they've been dancing with it.
I need to hear this story.
Yes, they once were drunk, and I only rented my snake, and they decided to put it around them like this,
Okay.
and they got nude. Next thing you know, I go to the restroom and come back, and I was like, wow! And I don't want to be too, because there's kids around here, but it was like gross and disgusting, and I was very upset.
So the snake got violated, is what you're saying.
No, actually, they violated themselves with my snake, if you know what I mean.
Oh man.
Yes, this world is crazy, and I love my pet snake so much that I wouldn't do that again.
So the initial stage is taking it out of the protective covering that it's in. Okay, that's
Unless you want to keep the protective covering on.
yes. No, we don't wanna. We like it natural.
You like, strawberries, wine and champagne and all those things falling down and
Romantic?
romantic and licking and tasting and all those kind of stuff.
Who would have thought that a murderer could be so romantic? That's pretty hot.
The sight of a rainbow cock and his eyes are all a little. Look, he's all looking.
Would you like one? We have others, other flavors. There's a flavor for everyone.
Indeed.
You're really taking your time.
Well,
I like that.
I like to tease. Have you got any scissors?
Why don't you use your teeth? But remember, that's not something you should do with actual protection.
Not with this expensive lipstick. So now what we do is we go around the bottom of the cock. You like that, don't you, baby? Come
You
on.
get out some scissors.
Are you sure? You look like you do. She's from England. They're all a little. Apart from us two, they're all a little frigid over in England. They're all a little.
Nothing wrong with vanilla.
We
Some
like
people
it.
are like rainbow, some people like vanilla.
So now, indeed, I don't particularly like anything vanilla apart from ice cream, and only if that's spread around my testicles.
Testicles. I would love for you to show us some of your favorite moves.
Oh, you mean?
Hey, if that's your favorite move, then you go.
Sorry. No, it's all in. It's all
Just
in.
make sure you have some lube.
Indeed, right. It's all in there.
Okay, teasing with the tongue.
Right, to start with. To get it fully erect and a bit moist. We like that. And then it's all in there.
And you said you don't like this because it looks like you like it.
I'm beginning to like it.
How does it taste?
I don't know, but I've got a boner.
Don't you wish all cocks tasted like this?
Absolutely. In my experience, they do. I don't know what clubs you've been going to. You need to come with me.
I'm going to the wrong places.
You are. I'm kind of slightly aroused now.
I'm very happy.
And in this short dress, that's a little bit dangerous.
Well, I hope that you enjoy this and take it home for you and your wife.
We will. And yes. You kind of like that, don't you?
I'm impressed.
Do you like the way I give the end a little lick afterwards? Just to maintain the saliva flow.
Yeah. Very wet.
I like it.
Very moist.
I might need to move my bag around in front of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
baby. I appreciate it. Thank you.